graceful demise. Why do you still resist? You get my aid just this once.
Something tells me I don't even have to ask what you're up to, do I? Let me give you a hand. I don't mind putting my life on the line if it's for your sake.
You shouldn't be so quick to throw your life away, Kuna.
Hasra, what's that about?
I thought maybe I'd give you a little morality lesson.
I'm not in the mood for jokes.
Well then, perhaps instead of moralizing, I'll just give you the truth instead. There are many who fight alongside your friend here. But there's only one person who can uplift and inspire the weary and wounded who return from battle. One very special person. And yet, this same person, this very special person, wants to run off to battle, not listening to reason. Why is that, I wonder?
Listen to you. Always beating around the bush, you shifty devil of a man.
I'm just glad you seem to follow what I'm getting at.
What do you think? What should I do? I know. I knew even before I asked. The me no one knows. And the me everyone does. You knew exactly what you needed to do from the start. Didn't you, Kuna? Just so we're clear, this wasn't something you talked me into, okay?
Whatever pleases you. I only care about the end result, not the how or why. I had also considered pressuring you by pointing out your sheer lack of ability. But it seems there's no need for that now.
You really need to learn when to stop flapping your gums. Okay, I've decided. Once everything is over and you make it back, I'll throw a super special performance for you. Just promise me you'll make it back. And that you'll bring her with you.
You want to know where Matoi is? Well, we're still on the hunt. I'll let you know as soon as we find out. We're working on a way to bring her back to normal too. Why don't you take a load off for now?
Come on, Xiao. I thought you promised you'd put lying behind you. That was 6 months ago. It seems Matoi's down in the ruins on Navarius. Just waiting, still as a statue.
Ulk!
The Overseer's job is to share intel freely, Xiao, not to spread untruths. I don't see how you can get upset at me. Besides, how much hope do you really have of finding a way to bring her back to normal? Hey, what about you? Anything come to mind? That's not really much of an answer. But, come to think of it, what more fitting answer could there be from an ARCS operative? If you want to protect someone, you do it. If you want to save someone, you make it happen. I'm sure that's the feeling that drives all of us, deep down at our cores. If photons, tethered to dark desires and emotions, were responsible for birthing the profound darkness by mistake, maybe it's photons that'll set all of this right again too. Photons, bound to the power of a pure, unbending will, strong enough to face the profound darkness itself.
This goes against everything an observer should do. Nothing about it makes any sense. But I guess that's why. It's exactly what I need to do. Okay, it's all up to you. I'm sending you to Matoi. You'll have the full force of ARC's strength behind you. The future defies calculation, and it goes beyond omniscience. And I'm leaving it all in your hands. Matoi should be further up ahead. She's just waiting there, motionless. Now remember, the profound darkness is a being of pure photons. But if you strike down a body made of photons, it'll just flicker back to life. We'll just have to bind it there instead. I've got a plan all set to go, and the others are ready to lend a hand. All of ARCS is mobilized. Since we're pulling out all the stops, we can't let it get away from us. We have to confine it there, without fail. Believe in us, and press on. Six, do you all read me? I hope everyone understands the plan.
Excuse me, Shao. I suspect there may be two among us who might benefit from an explanation.
Haha! Who is it? Speak up, speak up! Don't be ashamed. Raise those hands high.
Me!
What's that, Clara's craze? You don't get the plan? Well, guess what? Neither do I!
Come on, Kasra, don't look at me. I know what's going on.
All right, nitwits. That is enough nonsense for one lifetime. Surely you can find more efficient ways to ease your nerves.
This plan could come undone if we allow even a single slip. Shao, would you explain it once more?
It's nothing to be too worked up about. Your task is to set up the containment barrier. We're going to use Sukuna Hime's sealing barrier to keep Matoi bound here.
Sukuna Hime, the maiden of Harukotan. Just when did you obtain this information?
I mean, I haven't been just sitting around twiddling my thumbs. Sukuna Hime used 6 points to form the sealing circle, and we have 6 of you, with your cosmogenic arms. You 6 on the council will use your cosmogenic arms to set up and activate the barrier. This is the profound darkness we're up against, so slowing it down may be our only option, but sealing it here just temporarily would be enough.
Let me get this straight. I just have to get to the target location and give it a good whack with Clarissa?
That about sums it up.
Anyway, I'll give you more detailed instructions as we go, so that'll do for now. Good luck, everyone.
Right!
Emergency! Code!
Unite!
Completed! Emergency! Code!
Unite! Due to the influence of the profound darkness, there are more false-spawn than usual. But hear me out. You cannot allow them to stop you. You've got to keep pressing further and further inward. Forget about what's happening around you. Just think about one thing: saving Matoi. Well, I knew Matoi would see the ceiling circle, and I had a feeling she'd come up with her own plan. But going so far as to copy Dark Falls to go after the trio of heroes seems like that's breaking the rules a little bit.
Worry not, Shao. We are the trio of heroes. Let us cut through these imitation dark falls with a single stroke and carve a path toward the future.
No doubt. We would be besmirching our titles if we turned tail at such a trivial fight. And to think, the profound darkness would give me a stab at Luther. How very thoughtful of it. I've been positively longing for the opportunity to kill him with my own two hands.
I know I'm not like the other two. My cosmogenic arm may not be the real deal, and I'll even admit I'm inexperienced. But the name that I've inherited is real! I am the true Claris Craze, following in the footsteps of my predecessors! On the honor of my name, there's no way I can lose!
Honestly, when are you going to learn not to try and bear all these burdens yourself? It's not just you who has to win here, Claris Grace. It's all of us. Remember that, okay?
I know. How could I forget something like that? This is more than just my own fight. This is our fight!
Emergency! Code! Unite! Providing backup. Completed!
I can hear it. A hollow voice, brimming with remorse. It went so far as to sacrifice its loved ones to create a new world. And now the world has gone terribly wrong. Oh, it must have been so hard. I can hear it. A thunderous voice, bubbling with anger. It says it had its very existence whisked away, twisted and tampered with, denied any freedom. It must have been so painful. I can hear it. A frightened voice, trembling with regret. It does not know who it is. All it can do is cover its ears and shut the world out. Ah, the sorrow it must know. Even the strongest among us has a heart full of hardship, pain, and sorrow. If I could just take all of that away and disappear, everyone would be left with nothing but joy. And yet, it's so strange. Why do I feel this way? Is it because I feel the weight of the world on my shoulders? But I was born to shoulder this exact burden. So why do I still feel so alone?
Providing backup.
The Six are safe and the barrier is in place. This should keep the profound darkness sealed tight down here.
We of the Six must pool all our strength into maintaining this barrier.
That means the rest is all up to you, and I've had about enough already, to be honest.
Imitations though they were, we trio of heroes did fight against Dark Falls. I do hope you won't think too poorly of us for stepping aside.
Listen, bonehead! I still want to talk about all kinds of stuff with my predecessor! Get it done right, or you'll have to answer to me!
Same here. I've still got a ton that I want to talk to her about. So bring her back, all right? I want to see both of you in one piece when this is all over. I'll never forgive you if the two of you don't make it back. Okay?
Not too scary when she's all worn down like that, is she? Well, all I have to say is, I don't have a damn thing to say. Where there's a will, you'll find a way.
And whichever way it goes, I'll be here to catch you if you fall. Just do your best and go easy on yourself, huh? Listen, don't you forget that you've got all of us backing you up.